روح يا مجروح.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now, he's got space here. And no, that was never going to make it. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get on the end of this? All driven through. Oh, smashing header! Well, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Soboslai cuts it out. Well, there he is, always scheming, Ludovic Julie.
Yeah, and he really is a very smart operator, Peter, who provides a link between midfield and attack. He loves taking the ball on the turn in the channels, then quickly shifting it on. Remarkably unselfish, too. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Azar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chips it through.
Yes.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played in deep.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence.
Big header!
Batistuta.
Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Julie going face to face with his great rival. No goals as yet. Gets a good foot in there. Rice. He's got away. Now that looks a decent ball. And that was very necessary. That has ended up in no man's land. That's been paid to a promising move.
مرحبا اخويا منور يا صاحبي. اخويا اميزنج.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Another throw in.
50,000 سلام. بعدين نخش على الديفيجن.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Kamavinga aims beyond the defence. Big chance! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Hazard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely...
He rises! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
No joy this time. More and more pressure on the ball here. Ball is over the line.
انت بدون يلا.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Rice. Julie, and he's in on goal clearance. And he's heaved it away. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rice. Just eases him off the ball. Julie. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Played into space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Serginho proves just a little bit too strong. Opts for safety. Can he get it through? Look at this. And the finish! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Gaziantep really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pass is just off target. Eisco is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he plays one through. And Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Azar. Camavinga. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Borussia Dortmund really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Borussia Dortmund have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Gaziantep clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Rodri spots it and intercepts. Nicely aimed pass.
روح مسدودة بقى
Batistuta.
مسدودة. كنت ميت الماتش ده والله ميت.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he finish?
يلا احتفل.
Goal!
يلا عشان
Borussia
هعرفك احتفل ازاي.
Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 4, Jubna.
نور اخويا ميزن. نور اخويا عالم سعيد.
Number 27, Serginho. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 90, Mbappe. Number
Borussia
11,
Dortmund choosing to make the first change.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Hazard receives it in a wide position. Just
Hazard.
too much on that. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And it's Hazard. Oh, well measured. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe!
Out.
Mendy trying to keep this in.
Out.
Rice. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And here's Mbappe. And he's searching. Mbappe!
اديني في المزيكا. اديني في المزيكا.
Two-goal lead, and they're firmly in
ظروف الدبل
control.
تاتش حطها في البعيد.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
فان ديفان خرمو.
Very nice.
فان ديفان يا ابن الوسخ. يا فان ديفان يا ابن الوسخ.
Taken with style. Back to within one. Interesting. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We have got ourselves a game here. It's Hazard! He's got a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will...
Chance!
رجل على يا ابن الوسخ.
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Borussia Dortmund, a real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite
Alaikum
believe he's
salam.
missed that, Peter.
الحمد لله والله.
Kamavinga.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Girassi. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Russia.
Borussia Dortmund can really think about the precious seconds that took off the...
Mbappe! And another try!
Great.
Well, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And a chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Drogba. Julu does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Musiala. For Rice. That looks a good ball through. And he was quick to react. Eder Militao is fouled. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Isco. Now it's Drogba. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Musiala. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Van der Ven is there to clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Borussia Dortmund can celebrate now. They have exactly what...
نلعب ماتش ديفيجن. لو حد عايز يلعب روم نلعب روم بعد ماتش ديفيجن. امبابي. نورينا يا اخواتي. نزلنا بقى لايك يا جدعان وسبسكرايب. اشتركوا في القناة اعملوا لايك. فان ديفان، انا فان ديفان مش عارف ميت ليه كده. كل ماتش سامه تحت عمال يعمل حاجات غريبة.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's made its way to him. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Hakimi with the clearance. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Chance for a shot! Oh, Inter! First blood drawn. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Mbappe. Close to Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Kimmich. And it's Bellingham. Now the delivery goes for a shot! Mbappe finds himself offside. Oh, this looks sharp. Kimmich. First quarter of an hour gone. Julie. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Julie.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, can he get onto this? Julie. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's nice. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Batistuta. Plenty to aim at. Batistuta! Yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Reflections on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Delivers with whip. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Inter clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Shoots!
Goal!
Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the
لا
better
لا لا
team
تعطيها
at
لا
the moment,
تعطيها لا.
Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
جوا
Now, can they get him away?
جوا
Now it's Mbappe.
وحشة.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham.
بس ارجع كنافارو بقى، ارجع كنافارو.
He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to belt it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho, and he's managed to get free. Oh, good take and a good air. Real chance!
صح حياتي. ايه
Just off target.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Hakimi. Now De Bruyne. And it's Bellingham. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
مش حاجة.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Bellingham. Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Julie. Van Dijk cuts it out. And here's Neymar. And he's well positioned here. And the first half is done. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
سيبنا بدأت الفيديو وانا
midway
بتصنف
point of the
في أول
game.
100.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of
هيديله بجد
football.
ده
Incident
خلاص
packed,
الكلام ده.
goals, comebacks, and the
يعني
match being
نخش
turned
على
on its
اوبامينج على
head.
طول.
Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. And the finish! Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up.
اه
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe
برشا
plowing
بقى
through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. There's the shot! Sticks it away! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe might just make this. Kimmich. Now it's Neymar. Inter Milan finding their passes.
كمل يا سيرجينيو. انت خجول ليه؟ انت ليه خجول؟
That's a shade optimistic. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Gundogan. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe. and simple.
And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Bellingham. Pinches it off him.
تلعب امها برجلك يا عم.
More pressure on the ball here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 5. Viene sostituito con il numero 21.
Gundogan. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Kimmich. Hernandez is in a really good position out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. And he decides to cross it. Nicked it back promptly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
افتكر.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Inter Milan making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Hazard.
يا عم عدي الباص، عدي الباص يخرب بيت ابوك.
Knocks it into space. Flashes. Oh, smashing header. Hakimi gets good distance on it.
لو بتلعب بي يا صاحبي نلعبه احنا مع بعض. لو بتلعب تليفون مش هينفع نلعب مع بعض.
And this is Hazard.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
وحد بيلعب بي وعايز يلعب روم بعد الماتش ده نلعب.
And he is going into that little black book.
لا التليفون مش هينفع. مش هيدخلونا مع بعض.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Modric. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! Mbappe is magnificent! And that may just do it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And that is that. Borussia Dortmund illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football.
فرقة ايه في الديفيجن عشان انا تعبت، نفسيتي تعبت من الديفيجن انا. معاك البيني. ليه يا ابني التشكيل ده؟
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Inter.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Totti. Totti charging for... Totti! Denied by an instinctive save.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. And he's there to clear it. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Played out wide.
Well, there's the impressive figure of Christian Vieri. What a left foot he has.
Yeah, quite a frame.
Yeah, possibly one of the last of the
عدت من
old-fashioned
بطنك يعني،
strikers. Big.
وهو التاني ده عدى من بطنك انت كمان.
You want to be quick to recover this. Nice control. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Judge, surely! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Tries from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Serginho. No outsmarting him this time. Borussia Dortmund couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Totti. Well, that is one way to stop him. Caceres with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Pelé. Cannavaro was in no mood for any of that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Played in a diving header!
Now
that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
What's a cute ball. Always onto this. It's Vieri! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Vieri might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
it's Totti. Now it's Vieri. Pirlo. Big chance! Isco. Serginho running with the ball. Now it's Pele. Great defending, strong and determined. Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
يا ابني رايح فين يا
Just
ابني؟ رايح
about
فين يا
came out
حبيبي؟
on top, but they were certainly tested. Totti short changes him with that pass. Rice. Pirlo wins the duel this time. And this is Vieri. Isco. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Totti. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Chiellini. Cannavaro. And he's forced to go back. Inter Milan finding their passes. That ball looks a good one. He's had a shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Totti. Vieri played with finesse. Some resolute defending there. Vieri proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player...
There's the shot!
So.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Serginho.
That's alert and sharp
الله
and
عليك
very
يا
well
أستاذ
played.
وحش. الله عليك يا عجل.
And here's Vieri. Pele. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
And we're off again.
Number 8.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Borussia Dortmund do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Pirlo to Totti. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. No way through there. Now it's Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Batistuta. Serginho. Juli. It's a goal kick.
يا رب يا رب.
And it's Totti. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
طلع ام الباص يا ابني. يا ابني طلع ام
This
الباص
is
يا ابني.
Vieri. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieri Has found the net here, of course. Totti. Almost an hour gone. There's some great running on show here. Takes the shot!
Totti really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That is Stuta!
مسكها.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence line.
It's Pele! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's taking no chances there. Oh, that is a nice touch. Steaming on goalwards. And he's searching through.
يا عم يا ساعة، يعني تحت
That's a
الفرصة دي
foul in
ساعة.
a dangerous area.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Totti! And that's caused a worry or two.
Totti certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Coming on the field, number 30, number 21.
It's a good foot in there. That's a
الله يفول
shame.
وسمين وربنا.
Substitution in progress.
Yeah. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Adriano. Totti. Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance for a shot! Just cruising. They are cruising. And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. He's on it. Can he get away? Tries to get it clear. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Gattuso. Now it's Totti. Oh, just skips past his man. Some
ياخد سمك.
excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That has been cut short. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Messi. It's a threatening ball. Rodri.
Borussia Dortmund really have been second best here. Second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
Julie. That's a little off target. And it's Vieira. In with the challenge. Azar. Totti. Knocks it into space. Pickford gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Azar with the... He's got full.
مش هتخش والله ما
Confirmation that
هتخش.
there will be 2 minute stoppage time. That's been cut out, well played. And that is it, the referee has seen enough.
لعبة الفلوس.
Borussia Dortmund cannot
لعبة
spin this
الفلوس.
any other way. They came.
لعبة الكوينات والفلوس. ده الله لعبة الكوينات والفلوس. بس عمال توصف الناس عشان تطلع فلوس.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. João Pedro. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Eder Militao does well to get it back. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bullish header!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic
يعني أنا
keeping.
بنكسب.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Looking to play him in.
أنا مش عايز لعيبة ايبك. والله ما عايز لعيبة ايبك، أنا عايز لعيبة عادي بتتباظي عادي، لما بوظي الكورة توصل عادي للعيب اللي أنا مبوظيله، بس مش عايز أكتر من كده.
Mbappe
يعني عايز لعيبة بتعرف
looked to
تباظي،
the
لعيبة بتعرف تلعب
possibilities,
كورة،
but in the end it's
مش عايز لعيبة
fruitless.
ايبك.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard Peter. He opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's
جدع
fantastic once he
باتستوتا.
comes inside.
الله ينور عليك
Anything
يا
is
وحش.
possible.
He's picked his way through, and a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now it's Yamal. Spread neatly. Rodri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Aims beyond the defence. He
الله
has
ينور عليك
found the
يا
way
وحش.
through. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Julie. No, it's come to nothing. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Thuram stood his ground strongly. Julie. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. That has not gone well.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, no question that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
باتستوتا بيتدارى ورا المدافعين.
João Pedro.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the keeper has it. Borussia Dortmund are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
شكرا يا باتستوتا. شكرا. أخويا باتستوتا مفسد الهجمات الأول. مفسد الهجمات.
Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's picked it up out wide.
مش يا ابني في الملعب يا ابني. طلعها كورنر ليه؟ طلعها يا ابني بره على الطرف
Size
يا.
really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mbappe! Harmlessly behind. Rodri. Rodri. And that was nowhere near his best. Guardiola. Now it's João Pedro, and he's managed to get free. It's a promising position. Ball comes in. Caceres tries to clear. Now it's Mbappe. Caceres goes sliding in. This looks promising. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Alexander-Arnold did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Eder Militao.
That's good play from him.
Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Now it's Thuram. Plays it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Threads one in. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Referee has just said play on. Into stoppage time.
هو مفيش
Very
حاجه
little
اسمها
left
باص
on
بين
it.
الخطوط يعني مفيش حاجه اسمها كده في ام اللعبه دي، يعني
Half-time
مفيش حاجه
whistle
اسمها باص بين
goes.
الخطوط.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Borussia Dortmund really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Schlosserbeck tries to play it through. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely.
Thuram! Looked to surprise the keeper, but
حبيبي اخويا
missed the
يوسف،
target.
ماركو منور
Thuram
اخويا.
really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. João Pedro just eases him off the ball. Julie stood up well to him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? And this is Mohamed, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That's really well manoeuvred. Searching pass he's played there. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Ball is over the line.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it in. Cleared away. That's a little off target. Great vision. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He and the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8, Isco. Number 13, number 16, Rodri. Number 9,
And it's Azar.
Batistuta.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in plenty of space. He climbs up big. It's a goal. And that could well be the winner.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Utterly under mighty effort. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, played right into his path. He's found the way through. Cleared without complication. And this is Hazard. Ruben Neves. Here's a chance.
ماشي.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier...
Goes for a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Oh, what has happened here? It's a good foot in there. A probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Hazard. It's Drogba! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous. And he's kept his team in it.
A real chance! Oh, should have put that away. It's their second corner of the game.
Borussia Dortmund can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Pickford. Van der Ven.
Minutes has been indicated.
Caceres. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a shade optimistic. Rodri. Bina. And the shot's on here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, tried it. And that's it. Borussia Dortmund have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.
مين؟ وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. أخويا غسان الزنجبال. ايه اللي هي كانت لعيبه ينضم للهجوم دي. آخر أبديت نزول. حد بيلعب بسي عايز يلعب روم، نلعب روم الماتش الجاي. غني فان نروح نلعب في الخراوة تمشي بقى عشان انت مقرف، انت بني ادم مقرف. مش مبطلة العادة السرية، مش مبطلين. اعمل لهم ايه؟
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving
ولافع عمال الف بيه عند
embodiment of
الدكاترة،
class,
مفيش حد
sophistication
مضروب اللي
for
عنده،
its
اعمل له ايه؟
illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here expecting the team to meet their expectation. If you're just joining us, we are already on the... Takes a
يا
shot!
ساتر يا رب.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rodri getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
عدي مرة والنبي، عدي مرة كده، حسيت ان انا بلعب كورة عادي. ممكن العب سلو يعدي عادي، ممكن اباظي بين الخطوط وتعدي عادي. مش كده الدنيا يعني، مش كده.
Knocks it into space.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than...
And he shoots!
احا
Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, that
Did it
was
son?
a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Delivers with whip. Yamal. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. That's good play. And it's Hernandez. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe. Serginho. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cleared without complication. Aim forwards. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Scholes. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Showing good feet. Isko's
حط بقى.
climbs up big.
طب حط انت.
And the keeper has it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early
لا
ball, the
راجل.
big one over the top.
Yeah, and those
لا
that are up
راجل.
top, Peter, have to be willing to
طاقم.
chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Eder Militao. To Isco. And here's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which
شكرا
makes
يا
us
مبابي. شكرا يا مبابي على الثرو. شكرا. شكرا، ده انتوا لعيبه بالتوسخ.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Mbappe.
والله لعيبه اتخربت.
Hernandez.
بس ازاي؟
This is the time you need that pace.
Scholes. Now it's Yamal.
حلو اللعب ده، حلو اللعب ده، بيعمل ثرو لوب في نص الملعب.
Acres of
خلي
space
بالك
out
وبيعدي
wide.
عادي، خدت بالك؟
Now it's Batistuta. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
يا حول الله.
Scholes gets a good foot in there. Isco, and it's Serginho. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Oh, that was one
Yeah.
big no-no
Yeah.
when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Kudus. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Hernandez.
وهالون لم يعد هالون. كيفن دي بروين لم يعد
Great
كيفن دي
ball, and he's
بروين.
in here. Oh, that's nice. And the shapes to shoot. Only partially clear. That's a little off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. And it's Isco. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot.
Yeah.
Goal! Borussia
يا
Dortmund.
جبت جون يا.
The breakthrough strike.
ايه ده، دول ماتوا.
What a delicious
وأنا
finish.
كمان.
That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in
فكرة يا
mind for the
ولاد.
half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Borussia Dortmund head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
لازم عشان تكسب ماتش تقعد تحزق تحزق تحزق
Here we go again.
وبعدين ممكن ما تكسبش يعني.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
حلو بس شكرا.
Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Tomori. Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in. Hangs in. He gets big.
لا يا راجل.
And
لا
that was
راجل.
very necessary. And they win it back again. Look at the space and the shot!
دي اللي راس ما
And
تخشش دي
yes,
كمان.
it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Referee has just said play on.
يوم يا حبيبي.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance for a shot!
خلاص هتخش بقى الجول
I think
لما
that's
تشوط من
great
جوه الجول ده
defending. He
عايز تشوط
just
من جوه
made
الجول
sure
تجيب
he
جول
was in
يعني.
the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
In with the challenge. Batistuta, and he's worked it through. That's the keeper's ball.
وهرم لم يعد هرم.
Tries to pass it through.
كيفن دي بروين
Can he
لم
get
يعد
onto
كيفن دي
this?
بروين.
Yamal. Nice control. He is through.
Ooh.
And the finish!
اوه
Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through.
بص باتيستوتا جايب المدافع بتاعه جاي لي بص بيقطع عليا باتيستوتا. شفت باتيستوتا؟ يعني انا بجري هروح انفراد يعني انا رايح على الجول. اما هو ايه جاي يجري عليا جاي من فان دايك وجاي يجري عليا. عشان ايه باتيستوتا الوعي الهجومي بتاعه ايه؟ حاجه و90 واخد لي بالك؟ فهو المفروض المهاجم الوعي بتاعه حاجه و90 لما يلاقي اللعيب راح انفراد ماشي بدل ما ياخد زاويه ويبعد ويفتح ملعب ويوسع له يجيب المدافع بتاعه ويجي. خدت بالك؟ فيقفلها عليه والكرة تضيع. اطلع بره يا ابن الوسط. وهرم لم يعد هرم. وكيفن دي بروين لم يعد كيفن دي بروين. هو هازار ما يتعملوش تغيير مركز يبقى يلعب مهاجم. بقول لك ايه انا عايز اجرب كده ايدن هازارد. ايدن هازارد ما لعبش حد اس حد اس ما لعبش. حتى ارض اجلي ما لعبش. يا عم غوري يا عم.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Fernando Torres, substitution.
Closing in on goal. Chance!
حلو يا جولي حلو يا اخويا جولي.
What's your opinion on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Van Dijk has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Now it's Osimhen, shifted it to the flank. Serginho going face to face with his great rival. to the right. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Ribery. And here's Drogba. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Can he finish?
حلوة قصة الجيم، حلوة
Yes!
حلوة. بنطلون برمودا عامل شو.
And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yamal. And here's Kudus. Kudus!
وهزار ما تعملوش
And
غسان.
he has forced the very
هزار ما
best out of the
تعملوش تغيير
keeper.
المركز، يلعب سيف ولا ما
Corner
تعملوش.
number 2 then.
قائد
And he's
هزار.
managed to get rid. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Caceres. Cannavaro. Into the last 5 minutes. He's through, now is he in? He's having a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
بس
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. That has been cut short. And here's Torres. Torres was alert to the possible. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. There will be 4 extra minutes. Messi. Kudus.
وابن هزارت عملوا له
And
غير
that will be
المركز.
it. Borussia Dortmund can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents.
تعمل على طول أول واحدة. الله، ده اتعمل سي اف. بس هيبقى ضعيف ولا ايه؟ لا يبقى جسمه صغير السي اف. اه جسمه صغير. وهالان لم يعد هالان. وكيفن دي بروين يلعب آخر ماتش وأقفل. آخر ماتش وأقفل. كيفن دي بروين لم يعد كيفن دي بروين. ده الحب ولا خليك انا في الباك الشمال انا. خليك عشان انت ايه، خليك في الباك الشمال عشان انت مصنن. انت مصنن ياض. انجز يا كابتن، انجز يا كابتن. عشان اشوف انجز يا كابتن. بس سمعني سمعني سلام. حياتي دي فاسية مكتومة بسرعة، بس بسرعة أرجوك أرجوك. ما انت بدون يالا. مش عارف العيال البضينة دي بتجيلي منين. خد 120 سنة.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Monaco.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Palmer. Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Batistuta. Mbappe. And this is Hazard.
ما تسيبها يا
The
حاج.
assistant referee has his
ما
flag
تسيبها يا
raised
حاج، ما هي راحت
for
بونا يا حاج.
offside.
ولا دي اوفسايد؟ دي اوفسايد. انا هحسبها فاول. بحسبها فاول ليه؟
And he's intervened well there.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that. I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
يا عم قول يا عم، انت جاي لي نطيت لي في كل فاول كده. انت عارف تبوظ تلعب الفاولات.
And here's Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Picked up Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. That's really well manoeuvred. Couldn't squeeze it
جميلة بس.
through. Hazard. Goulet. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Eder Militao. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri. Caceres makes the interception. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Looking for the run. He's found a way through. And he was quick to react. And it's Beckham. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well
مبابي يا
spotted.
ابن المرة. يعني دي لو باص
He
عدل
won't be
خلاص
happy
هو
with
راح
that
انفراد.
one.
لو باص عدل اللعيب في وشه، اللعيب في وشه ما بينه 2 متر، لو اداها له في رجله خد الوان تو راح انفراد.
Pedri. And here's Palmer. Goulet takes a shot. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pedri. And it's Palmer. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Hazard. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. And it's Serginho. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Palmer.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
شكرا
And
خاسي
he has shown him a
جيمسونز.
yellow card.
شكرا.
Hazard. Great vision. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
مش تبقى عارف يعني، انا بقولها لك كلام دلوقتي.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Vlahovic. Vlahovic! And the ball's come loose here. Plays. Oh, what has happened here? Rodri knocks it into space. And the through ball. That's a good ball. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
يا رب تشوت. يا رب.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Out towards the flank.
بندبان. ارجع على بندبان. ارجع.
And it's Arda Güler. Not the most accurate pass.
Borussia Dortmund really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
ساتر يا رب.
Eder Militao making good progress on the right-hand side.
مش عايز يبوظ. مش بيبوظ.
Beckham. Palmer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's going to go a long way. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. They're urging him. Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Vlahovic. Hazard.
مش فاول يا حكم.
Van Dijk.
مش فاول يا مستر جوني سينكس، دي مش فاول.
And it's Arda Güler. Knocks it out wide. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Borussia Dortmund leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Looking to play him in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
ولا
It's
هزار والله.
Batistuta. Oh, he's
حلو ولا
burst
بس
through.
روح 1 2.
Batistuta.
كمل انت ما تديهالوش تاني هيضيعها.
Beckham. Palmer. Bale. Now it's Bale. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Some resolute defending there. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Still just a single goal between the sides. Eder Militao. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, important interception. Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Hazard takes control of enemies on the move. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate.
I'd
rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead.
Shapes to shoot! He scores!
والله هزار عجبني هزار عجبني.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
عجبني قوي هزار.
His
اطلع بقى.
position was perfect,
اطلع
the
بره.
invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
عشان سيرجينيو الماتش ده مش لابس بامبرز.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 16.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Number 14, Ukraine.
He has found a way through. Julie stood his ground strongly. Played into space out wide. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, such a clever touch. Has a shot.
اوف حلو ولا شو كده.
Cleared away.
حلوة كابتن.
Elects to cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Rice. Julie. Foot in.
Yeah, I think
Rice.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Look at the space here. He's having a shot.
أنا الدفاع بتاعي ما بيلبسش بامبرز. خلي بالك لو خدت بالك هتلاقيه.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Monaco get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Pedri. Oh, looks a smashing ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
he's going to be disappointed with that. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. And the pass is intercepted. Caceres. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. It's a searching pass. And Batistuta!
ابلع بقى، خلص خلص
Oh, super
خلص.
goal! About as smooth as it gets. That is simply terrific. Finished with beautiful deftness.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nicely aimed pass. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality,
جمال
absolute
القانون.
togetherness.
احلى مسا على اخواتي، احلى مسا عليكم، ونتقابل في لايف اخر. سلام عليكم.